And so I wish the piano worked because it sounds really good with the piano accompaniment. But it almost has kind of a country fiddle or a bluegrass fiddle kind of feel to it. So I'll play you the first part here one more time here. But it's nice, it's got some nice little chording in it too. And it's in A, because it's that good tune in A, you know. Okay, that's the first part there. So
some pulses in there too.
What's that now?
Some pulses in there too.
Oh, definitely. There's some bow stuff. Yeah, because you have to, because there's a lot of long held, you know, notes in there too. Yeah, you got to. Then you can't just sit there and go. You got to do a little something rhythmically with the bow. Yeah. If you see, anytime you see those too, like say something, because I may not notice I'm even doing it. But so the first little bit is we got to play this barred A and E. So if you haven't done that, barring, you know. Unlike on a guitar or something where you might flatten your finger out, what I do is I pretend there's a string between those two, and I try to hit that string with my finger still pointed down, and then my fat part of my finger covers both strings. You know? So that's the first little bit. So listen, let me play that for you. So it's. So I'm just using, it's all arpeggio notes. I'm ending up on an open E and E and open A, E and open A. E on the D string. So then I'm going to go right from that E to a unison A. And then I'm going to play a chord of unison, the unison A, the fourth fingered A with the C sharp on the A string. So try that chord there. So find this A with your fourth finger on the D, and then put the C sharp on the A with your second finger. Second finger, yeah. Everybody find this note here. C sharp on the A string. Yeah. Right. This is a good tune for finding those chords too, because you have time. You know that you're not playing them in rapid succession. So if you're not used to playing a lot of these chords in A, this is a good tune to kind of break into that too. So let me play you that lick one more time. And I kind of do a little hammer-on thing or a grace note. When I get to the A, I play B to C sharp. Listen, like. Like on Sally Good, it's kind of like. Try that with me one time. Play the unison A. Now do the. Does that make sense? As long as it makes sense. If you can't do it yet, it's okay. As long as it makes sense. Okay, listen one time. So it's. Try that. Time. One more time. Okay, now let me play the tune. I'll give you the next. So what we're doing now is we're framing the chords. So we're going to we just framed the A chord up. Next we're going to frame up the D chord and then the E chord. Let me play through it once so I don't give you any bum notes here. So it's exactly the same rhythm, exactly the same intervals. We're just playing across D now. So it's going to be. So I'm only fingered note is the F sharp. Then I'm going to play open A and D, and then hit the D chord, which will be D and F sharp. So D on the A string, F sharp on the D string. So I'm going to go. Yep. So I'm going to play open A and D. Then I'm going to play the D on the A string and the F sharp on the D string. So it's going to be like this. Everybody just try that. Put them both down at once. Let me play it for you once it's out so you see how it fits in with the tune. There's two licks on the open A and D. So listen one more time. One more time. Yeah. And then you're going to go. You're going to play the D on the A string with the F sharp on the E. Another D chord. It's just all in D, right? So listen how it goes together now. Good? Kind of make sense? It's just the same lick. It's just that you're playing it across D instead of across A. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So now we're going to be up and on an E chord. So we're basically going. We're going to go up to an E chord after that. So let me play it for you once, and then we'll play it together up to that point. Okay, here we go. Find that chord? Okay. And then, so the next little bit goes like this. I'll play into it here. So it's so first we'll find this chord we're going to land on first. We're going to land on this chord, which is going to be B on the A string and the G sharp on the D string, which is the E chord. Find that this note here, G sharp, then the B together. So let me play you into that again here. Okay, so it's I'm playing from C. I'm going to play a unison E. Okay, but I'm starting on C sharp to get to. So I'm playing C sharp and open A, and then going to unison E. Okay. Then you get off the unison, and the lick is. So it's E, G sharp, and F sharp. One more time. So it's listen one time. It's going to all make sense here in just a second. One more time. Okay, good. Now, let me stretch my arm out here a little bit. Okay. All right, so let me play you up to that point. So we're not going to actually play that chord. I was giving you that so you know the notes. It's going to be. So play it G sharp and B. So that's open E, F sharp on the E string, first finger, and then you go. That's how you get back home. Let me play it for you once. Now that you kind of know what all the notes are there, or you've heard them once anyway. Here we go. I'm gonna just play it for you one time. Listen. Okay, so let's just see if let's just play. I'm just going to play it slow with you and just play as much of it as you can because we're still trying to get it in our head, you know. But it's a really cool tune, I think. It's a really nice tune, you know. It's really hokey, too. It's right up my alley. Here we go. The D, show you the last little bit. The ending is like this. Do that. One more time. And then the rest of it is. One more time. I'll play it for you without, just by myself. Just do that little bit. One more time. And the ending, the last little bit is starting on that last note that sounds like this. Together those sound like this. And that's the end. One more time. So the whole, at the end, the different part is. One more time. One more time. One more time. Okay, so